Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome. So I adjust my microphone. It's time for some FACEIT League qualifiers. HellRaisers have played so far 8 maps, and they must play maybe up to 11 unless they are able to win or lose in 2, because they have Mousesports to play in their Round of 8 FACEIT League qualifier match, the European one, of course. And interestingly, if they win this, then they have to face off against the winner of Gplay and Envious. So they have like an even harder match, I would say, going into whatever. If they're able to win this, the next match is really, really hard. Gplay look really good on form at the moment, and Envious is Envious. You never know. They've had a little bit of a slump lately, but you never know what's going to happen with them. And well, the expected lineup, because of course for Mousesports there's like 6, 7, 8 players on the active roster that could turn up to a match, including like Niko from like Bosnia, for example, who's a really good player. We've got chrisJ, Next, LEGIJA, Godby, and Denis. That's the expected lineup. So that's the lineup that's actively playing right now. But they could always sub in any of these other guys from the lineup. So let's see how this will go. Mousesports have been doing fairly well recently, and HellRaisers have been having an awful time today. I feel like they've not the matches have not been going their way.
No, they are considerably still favoured by the general populace, it seems. They have 2/3 of the vote. That's enough to avoid a hung parliament, Dan. But there's no parliament.
I don't like hung parliaments, James.
There are only guns and knives, a few nades, some helmets every now and then.
All right, so the maps will be Dust2, Overpass, and Cash, and this has turned out quite well, I would say, for HellRaisers, because Dust2 and Overpass are HellRaisers maps. Like those are maps that they like to play, the maps that they're decent at playing. We saw them actually picking these maps. These are the first 2 picks from them in their last best of 5 that they played against LGB. And Cash is a map where HellRaisers sometimes are really good, sometimes, I don't know. It depends on Mo, it seems. If Mo is playing really well with his AWP, then they have really good matches there. Like if he's hitting all the shots, then they tend to have really good results. But if he's missing, then it's hard to call how well they're going to play.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Mousesports in a while. And again, it's weird. I wonder how far can you go with so many people on your roster? You know, if you're I don't know what the frequency is of them changing those players, but then the players who are not in the main 5. It's like being a top player on a football team and being on the bench. It's not enjoyable. People look for transfers. So, but anyway, it is what it is for now, at least. But hey, with rumours of Devilwalk wanting to play professionally again, who knows? Maybe he learns German and joins Mousesports. Dan, what are the odds?
Well, the thing is that I hear that like going from German to Swedish and Swedish to German is actually really easy.
Oh, really?
Because they're both Germanic languages that have very, very similar syntax, as well as a lot of words which are very clearly shared, like just minor alterations that differ then between the 2 languages, actually. So it could happen if you wanted to study German for like 6 months, maybe move to a German city. It'd probably be fluent in German in 6 months.
We haven't really heard anything since that South African player Black Poison moved to Sweden.
I don't know about this.
We haven't seen. Yeah, he moved to Sweden to pursue Counter-Strike as a career.
And he just found out, wow, there's loads of hot chicks everywhere. Screw this Counter-Strike nuttery.
Yeah, we haven't heard or seen from him at all. I haven't seen him play anywhere, or heard about him playing, or anything.
I didn't even know about this. I missed this bit of news.
Yeah, so if anybody knows what this person is up to, if he's playing anywhere, please send me a tweet, because I'm curious. I would like to see some of this somewhere.
So you moved out there alone without a team, or?
No, you just moved out there.
Just moved out there for purposes of Counter-Strike.
420 move it.
420 move it.
All the way to Sweden from South Africa, yeah. And
right.
He's apparently there, and I don't know what he's doing, but haven't seen him playing any Counter-Strike. Not to say he isn't, but I haven't seen him, Dan. So, as far as I know, he isn't, because I haven't seen him. Again, guys, as we wait for this match to start, remember, once we get to 550k followers, we will be giving away a stat track Gut Knife Slaughter Minimal Wear, which is mine, and a Bison signed by Get Right, of course, battle scarred in fashion. How do you feel about this? Do you have an opinion, or are you indifferent?
I don't really care about Bisons.
What do you care about, Dan?
Okay, I care about Bisons. I don't want to go down this road.
Good.
this road of inquiry.
Good.
I feel like you're about. Did you see that stare that he gave me? He was readying a sharp object, with which he would probably likely stab me with.
Why would I do that, Dan?
because we are a part of the Church of the Bison, James. And all infidels must be crushed and murdered.
Well, this is true. Well, I'm not going to confirm that on stream, but I do like my bisons. So
if Pasha has Team Biceps, maybe you can start Team Bisons.
that's a nice idea, actually. Yeah. I think he has a nice idea. Team Bisons, let's go. Who wants to join Team Bisons? Say aye. Where's the match, Dan?
I don't know. Where's the match producer?
Producer is like, they're ready for the match. Okay. So are we.
It's lies again.
But no.
James, would you expect any less?
We're going to have North America tonight as well. We have a qualifying match. We have Keyed Stars versus, I want to say Affinity, but I could be mistaken. Team Coast picked up Affinity and they're playing Keyed Stars. But an hour after that match starts, we have another match, which is the one we're going to be casting because it's a qualifying match. Producer Reese, please tell me the teams because I can't remember.
Isn't it someone versus Nyland? Is that right?
I think you might be right. Producer Reese is double checking. He doesn't know either. We know nothing.
There's so many matches that we've been doing recently that it's just like,
yeah.
I don't even know what's going on. Like today, if this goes 3 maps, that would already be 8 maps just for me. But you already did two maps.
3.
3 maps for Oceania. Yeah, none of them
against Ace Gaming.
Okay, that's going to be interesting, actually. Then there's the 2 best of 3s for NA in a few hours after this.
I think we're just doing one. I think we're just doing one.
Just doing one?
Yeah. There are 2, but one starts an hour after the other. So we can't do 2. It's impossible then. We can only
it's
do
always
one.
possible. We make it. We make it so.
So, yes, if this goes all the way, it'll be 11 maps for me so far, with another 2, maybe 3 to come. Let's go. Pass me the coffee machine. I'm going to drink straight from the machine. Oh, look, it's HellRaisers again.
That's really weird timing.
Yeah.
LEGIJA is like he can hear you, James. You can't drink enough coffee, James. We can drink a Coke together. He's a witch, James.
Alright, so we've got Denis next, chrisJ, LEGIJA, and Gobby. Not the Swedish Denis, of course. I imagine his German is silver 2. Or FACEIT rank 1.
In CPMA, which is a mod of Quick 3, what they did was they removed the footstep sound from when you run.
Oh, by the way,
much faster pace.
Excuse my interruption, Dan, but if you're wondering why you can't hear their footsteps, it is a new bug in GoTV following the last update of a few days ago. So, another bug to add to the list, Dan, of getting stuck in smoke, of the squiggly line when people throw grenades, and everything else that's wrong with GoTV at the moment. I would like Valve to hire someone purely to fix bugs, because there are many, and they are not being fixed.
Like the jumping scout, like the running Tech 9. I classify those as bugs. To me, they are bugs to be exterminated. Noxious fumigation. Is it fumigation? That's the word? I'm not sure.
Noxious fumigation.
I just want to say
fumigation is when you have, when everyone leaves the house, and you fumigate it because it has bed bugs or similar.
Yeah.
And you fill it with toxic gas.
Kill all the Tech 9s.
To destroy everything.
All the Tech 9s. Destroy all the Tech 9s.
I have to say, the nuclear waste Mac 10 is one of my favourite skins.
It's really nice.
And I never see pro players using it, and I have a flip side sticker on it as well, to complete the look, Dan. And it's glorious, but I rarely use it. While we wait for this match to actually start, maybe Producer Reese can show the viewers the lovely knife that we are giving away to one of our subscribers. Look at that.
Look at this.
It is a lovely minimal wear. It is actually, I'm going to miss it, but I don't use it anymore. I bought a bayonet, so Stat Trek bayonet, and transferred my kills. And this is the glorious item that really should be put in a glass box in a museum, but we're going to give it to one of our viewers. Subscription not required. It is indeed signed by Senor Get Right.
It was his birthday.
Of House NIP.
Yesterday? Or the day before that?
I said to him, hey, you want to play some FACEIT? And he was like, I got a hangover, bro. And I was like, RIP Get Right. And he was like, RIP Get Right. Okay, we are into the pistol. HellRaisers on another game. Now, let's see if they have put the previous 5 maps behind them. And hopefully they can look forward to this one, as the Germans will be looking to continue the misery here on the HellRaisers side.
They mentioned the war.
Alright, we have a push in lower tunnel from God B. They see him, and now they don't see him. He's going to head up towards B, and there's the player isolated here. There's a duel going on in the B tunnel, and Dosia's the one going to win it. There's a potential trade coming in from Denis, who is indeed going to do exactly that. God B taking down Mo as well. So there are CTs all over the place. AdreN going to fall to God B. He's got many kills this round so far. Only kUcheR to find.
Yeah, and so they're going to make their way to him. And he got the bomb down at least, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, the double almost with this the burst. That would have been glorious. Magnificent. But unfortunately for him, it did not happen. But fortunately for HellRaisers, despite winning the pistol, sorry, losing the pistol, they get the bomb down. So they will get the AKs going very quickly, which is actually a significant impact on a map like this. Mousesports, though, they are a good Dust 2 team. I've seen many good Dust 2 results from them. Definitely interested to see how they handle this situation. They're going to go for a boost here straight away. And we'll have to see if God B can do anything. He's got the M4A4S as M4A1S as well. Not the M4A4 silenced. That would be pretty sick, though, James.
So the push, the fast short push, has not paid off. Man advantage to HellRaisers, who indeed went for the force. Thought that might come out, actually, but didn't even notice when it did. We've got Next playing the blind spot. Just to the right there is a blind spot in the mid area. chrisJ trying to make another highlight reel, courtesy of HellRaisers, and there's the first tag. Look at the HP on HellRaisers. They are all within tagging distance, and there's the first one from chrisJ. With the guns that Mousesports have, they could close this round out. Again, it's HellRaisers who lost the first round. Let's not forget that. But they have significant weaponry now. They've picked up the M4 and the FAMAS. Already got a Kirill.
They're moving together here to get the trade situation going, but they're a little bit staggered. In fact, gonna just abandon AdreN there and move through the tunnels. It is Mo trying to make it happen here. They keep them out of the site, but I don't know for how long he can do that. They are going to be making their way in shortly, but there's no nades for them to use.
They really need to spray that smoke down. kUcheR needs to use that Kirill, but he's not going to get the chance because Next is going to take him out. And finally they spray the smoke, and only Denis will remain, but this is a 50-50 now. Dosia thinks he's above, but he's below, and the M4 will come in to get the final frag for HellRaisers, so they tie things up here after losing the first, forcing in the second.
I'm curious what Mousesports will do here, because they've got two players who actually have like good enough money that if they eco one, they can buy next round, but the other three need to eco twice. So they're going to go for the full buy, which makes more sense if you're going for the eco twice mentality. Ooh, chrisJ gets the tag. chrisJ is such a beast.
Ask and you will receive.
Scout J from chrisK.
Mo should throw his gun to Angel and take the take. And here we go, more trades coming in. CT side taking down two players when they have the less fade weaponry, taking their M4 back. chrisJ still, Scout J from chrisK, still trying to cause some havoc. And there will be a range disadvantage for Mousesports on the short area with that P250. But again, HellRaisers heavily tagged, and they're up against a 5-man retake. I do not favour HellRaisers in this situation there.
Yeah, this is looking pretty bad. Are they going to survive with 5 players after a force like that? Oh my god. AdreN's going to go in, gets one kill, but the bomb is being defused. Good nade. He's trying to face all of them. Not going to work out. They're going to toss over the guns. That's ridiculous, James. 2 players had, one had 3,800, one had 3,300. The rest had $1,500 or something to that effect, James. And they force it, and they survive with 4 players and pick up the rifles. What is happening here? This is what we saw. These situations a lot in the best of 5 with HellRaisers, where they were unable to hold on to their advantages. It seems to be a common trend here, and Mousesports will be abusing that. And if they're able to win this round, they are going to cripple HellRaisers. They will be crippled.
Look how much vision denial there is going on for HellRaisers. That smoke in short. Obviously, they're leaving the lurker towards long. chrisJ getting another scout kill there. He's had that for far too long, as far as HellRaisers are concerned. Mousesports pushing through B tunnel as well. So the map is closing in on HellRaisers. They're getting 1 hand, 2 hands around their throat. And they've done nothing of note yet, have HellRaisers. And things are just going from bad to worse here.
We're going to have HellRaisers still trying to find a way in, but I mean, they're taking time crossing mid, they're taking time trying to figure out what to do, and they've all split up. They have 3 players left, there's 40 seconds on the clock, they need to be together right now to do something. They rely on individual plays consistently, it's going to be a problem. They're finally realizing they're going to come together, and they are going to go for the B play, but they are split up again. One player stuck in front of the smoke is Angel. Now comes the next player. Mo was too far behind Angel to get the immediate trade, but will get the pick, gets the second follow-up. Denis was low. Mo could save this with individual prowess. However, Nex is nearby, and there's 2 other additional players from Mousesports who are ready to go for the retake now. He's delayed enough. Mo needs a quick frag here against Nex, gets some good damage. They're going to be going in for him. What a spray down there. Mo is going massive in this one, but he needs to kill 2 players, and he cannot grab the ace. It will be Mousesports to save the round, but that's HellRaisers got the bomb down, and that should allow them to put some pressure in with the damage they did. Depends on how they perceive the economy of their opponents. I mean, Mousesports, they were picked up so many weapons previously that their money is always going to be good here, so smart choice not to invest fully by HellRaisers and instead to play a low investment. And chrisJ, he's going to go for the shocks, going to run up mid. Oh, there's a player in suicide. He spotted the grenade. Oh, wow, taps the head down of Angel. That's really nice there by chrisJ. Look at this mid control, James.
Yeah, this is not the best of starts here for HellRaisers on the T side. And the bomb is having to rotate through T-spawn to other areas. 2 HellRaisers players in the B tunnels at the moment, with kUcheR just creeping around short. And again, HellRaisers fairly spread out with these pistols. So safety numbers not going to be key for them right now. Although I'm sure as time continues, they will start to come together. We might see a push here from long, and it looks like indeed we will. Mousesports not afraid to close down HellRaisers as they just cause shenanigans here in the mid area, spraying with the almost infinite, limitless bullets of those Tech-9s.
This is so weird. chrisJ's going to come in from the back. He's going to spray them all down. It's no one left now. They've been completely decimated. And you know what the funny thing there is, James, is that chrisJ was the guy that ran up mid, got a pick, ran down mid, ran so long, ran around the back again, back at mid again, but from the other side.
Meanwhile, HellRaisers are spraying Tech-9s in mid.
Yeah.
And waiting to die.
Like that, I don't think I've ever seen someone just do that.
There is a song by 07 called Waiting to Die. I recommend listening to it. It's a nice song, despite the title.
Well then, we have the AWP on Mo. We got 2 players moving in to a lower dark. Look how well Mouse are reading the map and also taking initiative against the T opposition. They are so proactive with that short play. They're not playing the standard approach with the meta where you're very, very passive. They like to get in your face. And we saw a quick little play on Catwalk. It didn't really yield any results.
Than the Germans. The Germans are always aggressive.
And now they're going back to long. So they're creating mix-ups. They're creating doubt. They're creating opportunities and not letting HellRaisers play their game at 100% just yet. So this is a fun approach to watch.
I noticed German players are very aggressive in Counter-Strike.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, but it's a common occurrence. You look at the Penta players as well. I played with some of them on FACEIT actually, and they were just savage.
Bit of an altercation there in Upper Dark, but it's the early damage battles won out by Mousesports, who've now taken the control of Upper Dark as well, and all the information that comes with it. chrisJ, you know he's hungry to just get in there. Looking at those double doors, he's going to hear the stepping towards Catwalk, so they know what's coming now. The A split, but the rotation's pretty much already happened here. So if these players can hold on, if Nex can get another frag as well, looking to get that, gets another head. This is really dangerous. Angel, 15 HP, taken down is Mo now as he moves up Catwalk because the rotation was so quick. Wow, this is so strong right now from Mousesports. Finishing it off is Nex. Wow.
We saw similar approaches earlier today when HellRaisers played Dust 2, where they don't really opt for the smokes and just denying vision to the CTs. They just like to run out on short and go for duels, basically.
Yeah, they like to play into the advantage of their opponents, James.
Yeah, and
that's what it looks like a lot of the time.
And it's proven unsuccessful on that occasion. And Mousesports with a nice lead early on here on Dust 2. And HellRaisers on the eco once again. This time going to go for an early push rather than spend lots of time in mid.
The interesting thing is that, oh well, hold that, I thought chrisJ is going to get quickly challenged here. It's spray down though. But the interesting thing is that that style that we saw, the lack of water smoke style from HellRaisers where they just ran out, against just only pure rifles, that's actually not too bad of a style. I think that's actually okay to do that if you trade well, if you've got really good aimers. The water smokes is a must in rounds where you know that they have an AWP on crossover. Mousesports have not been playing an AWP on crossover yet, but now they might. They've got chrisJ on the AWP. But he does like to challenge, so we might see him on middle. And, well, let's see how chrisJ plays this. Gonna smoke the jump across. I like this, that he's actually not going to go for a challenge in mid. It is a gamble. Instead, he's going for a fast timing on the upper dark pick. And that's exactly what he's going to get.
HellRaisers must be shocked because in 15 seconds they've lost 2 players, and then so have Mousesports. So, with so much time on the clock here, we find ourselves in a 3 versus 3. kUcheR in control of long. Angel finding chrisJ elsewhere on the map towards B as well. So now they have their options. Do they go for the pronged assault on A, or do they go for safe passage towards B? It's key that kUcheR stops any rotation through to lower tunnels so the bomb can get into B for free.
That is a really nice timing from kUcheR there to take down God B. So this round looks like he should get away with HellRaisers. We've got next last man here. He's going to get eliminated by kUcheR. And great, because this round was just won by the picking of HellRaisers. They were able to get like a couple nice picks and then play the advantage. Pretty standard, just making a push together into B. And this is quite interesting because the style Mousesports are playing is not a style that's really passive, where HellRaisers really have to work hard for the picks. That's what we saw. That's how LGB actually beat them on this map. Or, well, we're close to beating them on this map.
We've got more tags than a closed door right here. LEGIJA going to survive though. AdreN will not. So that's going to be a key advantage for Mousesports going forward. Moving away from long now, leaving the long player in situ. While HellRaisers again favour presence over towards short. They will take what is given to them, and they will ask questions around mid. chrisJ going to create his own wall of smoke. Make sure there is no push through towards B, and he will not be able to hide behind that smoke and avoid Dosia.
Yeah, that was really important. That frag goes for free. There's going to be a lot of issues here. There's already some issues as well because they have been tagged and they need to get the play going, but they're down to 3 players. kUcheR's going to even things up. He wins the 1-1. kUcheR's been really good at that, actually. That's something he was consistent at earlier today as well. Winning those important battles for long control. But in comes God B, the second challenge, and he doesn't survive this time. But God B will just hold the position down, switch up for the AK, get himself in position for his teammates to play together with him.
It's interesting that kUcheR forced the rotation from God B there. He lost the duel, but it weakened the retake, but now it's the CTs in control of long and short for their retake, and only Mo remaining, so it works out well for HellRaisers to start with, but kUcheR eventually falling in long was the beginning of their destruction, so Mousesports will find that the 7th round for them versus the 2 of HellRaisers as we move forward in the first half.
Yeah, we can see that long control becomes so important, that duel, because as James mentioned there, again, if you see it going the other way, kUcheR surviving, the advantage is, it was all of a sudden HellRaisers, but the 1-on-3 instead for Mo is incredibly unfavorable.
Yeah,
so
without control of long and short, then there are a few places to hide on the A site, a few places to give yourself the 1v1 to cut down the numbers of the opposing force.
Fast play into Cat here for HellRaisers as they move up, and they wanted kUcheR to be able to pick up the quick frag onto long, but he wasn't able to do that. That would have been really good because it would have allowed an opening. Oh wow, they're going to drop straight in, and I think God B got the tell there by the smoke falling down. But they're quickly changing their play from that potentially fast A push into a cat drop onto B, and Nex is being distracted here. They have taken over the B bomb site in the meantime, and I don't know if Nex knows what he's going in for if he turns around, and indeed he's going to get eliminated, leaving it a 3-on-2, but numbers are with Mousesports here.
They are indeed. And they are all going to go the way of the B slope, it seems. Well, they once headed towards the doors, but he's just having a look for a late flanker, in fact. But there are only 2 HellRaisers players remaining, and here comes the push. Very drilled, it seems, from Mousesports, but there's a crossfire from the HellRaisers side, and it's going to be enough to take down all 3 players from Mousesports and put HellRaisers on their 3rd round.
So, HellRaisers, again, not the best economical position, or position on the economy, as we have Mousesports in a position where they are also a little bit strained here. So this is a pretty important round for HellRaisers to win. AdreN goes down straight away as they try to rush up. Catwalk for a fast timing gets denied, and now high alert here for these players. LEGIJA and godB towards Catwalk. And this is, they have so many different setups. They're going to flash in, and oh, the frags are going to go the way of godB. Picks up the kill onto Mo. 3 players left for HellRaisers, and Mousesports looking really good. We've got a player up mid, though, looking to try to equalize the situation. Angel, he's the entry fragger here, looking the wrong way, and it will be his downfall. And interesting situation here now for HellRaisers with just kUcheR left. See if kUcheR can find anything. Got the bomb right next to him, and the time is not too much against him. 45 seconds. There's the quick flash in. Let's reclaim the frag, and it will happen. And one quick note actually is that when Angel was trying to entry into mid alone, usually the players in CT is the Catwalk player or one of the Catwalk players, and there was 2 Catwalk players in this round. So I'm surprised Angel actually looked to the right instead of to the left in that kind of like 50-50 situation, like which way do I look? But it's a really hard spot. Guess he's close to the wall as well. We had deep peaks, James.
How many rounds now have the HellRaisers found themselves on eco on the T side?
I know, it's enormous, isn't it?
Yeah, here's another one. Bit of damage done. Oh, Angel's picked up 2 in mid, and can he rescue himself a gun? Maybe to throw over to a teammate as he's only got 4 HP. Dosia's fallen. Meanwhile, and the bomb is headed towards B on its own. Got to be careful for that spray through the smoke that Denis is doing. Again, Angel and his teammates all spread out quite a lot, but kUcheR seems to have acquired himself a bit of real estate towards long. So maybe the 2-pronged assault can be real here. Although the player in CT may allow a stronger hold here for Mousesports if we can get into position in time. So it's going to be a bit of a gauntlet run for HellRaisers now with no weapons. And surely that long player was spotted. Indeed, that flash going to do the job there. And Mousesports will survive with 3 players, including Njorp.
This trend of having like your girlfriend in your nickname, James. What is this?
Who's got it now?
LEGIJA. I assume that is his girlfriend and not his mum.
So what if they break up? Then it's like, then what? Then you have to remove it, and it's like Facebook.
So Facebook, I was going to say the same thing.
Bob is no longer in a relationship. Bob got wrecked. Bob no longer has a better half.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Bob got wrecked. All right, guys, we got the buy up here from HellRaisers again. They got actually a sneak out onto A long, so they're going to have that under control. But chrisJ is playing the barrels, and it's pretty interesting position. He's going to get spotted. Quite hard to find his head though, but kUcheR will pop it off with the AK-47. So pretty crazy situation. They are getting picks all over the shop. Oh, that's a sick shot from Nex. Going to be barreling up into another one potentially, but he's only got 1 player to play with in Denis at the moment, who is now with him. Flash goes over. They want to make a quick push out of this, and do not blame them.
This is a dominant performance for Mousesports so far. This aggression is just paying off versus the pace of the HellRaisers side. And there's another frag for Nex, but now he's got 2 to find. The crossfire setup is real. He's doing 360s, and the no-scope will come in from Angel rather than Nex to bring HellRaisers to 4. Now the money starting to wane on the Mousesports side. But godB has gone straight for the rifle. No one else has bought anything. So, okay, the late purchase coming in now. chrisJ lacking armor, but he's got a scout, and he doesn't need much more.
Look at these safe grenades thrown there.
Well, it wasn't safe last time.
The flash, but they know what's coming after the flash. It's Denis. Now it's chrisJ in mid with the flick, and that's going to be it. The head of Dosia is going to be missing for some time.
Pinata.
So
Dosia.
now it's LEGIJA moving in for long, and he's going to be able to pick up the kill as well. So they've actually managed to eke out an advantage here and pick up an AK onto LEGIJA, who now falls back towards A. So Advantage found by Mousesports. Next, if he holds this position down, it's over for HellRaisers. Surely they'll be left with only kUcheR. But there's still hope for AdreN as he looks to get the frag. And godby's aware of his position here. So godby's crouching in, finds himself the shot. And it's just kUcheR now. And what's the money like? Can we check the money here? Ooh, they just got resets.
Ooh,
if they lose this, they get resets. They're back to a double eco, James.
Well, it's going to be. This is the second last round, then. So
they're back to.
They're going to be flying at Mousesports stand with pots and pans.
Yeah, I guess Armor Tech 9 is the best they'll be able to do. Actually, they may not even be able to do that well because it depends if they have $0. If they have $0, they won't even be able to buy Armor Tech 9. AdreN would be able to buy Armor Tech 9. He'll be able to buy Armor P250. Yep, Armor P250 for him. This is kind of sad, James. I feel sorry for AdreN. He got the raw end of the stick. The raw end? The short end of the stick.
The raw end of the stick, as opposed to the grilled end. The end that was slow cooked. The end that was boiled. Do you prefer the raw end of the stick or the boiled end of the stick? Hi, my name's Dan. I boil sticks. Right. Back into the realm of sensibleness. And chrisJ loves himself some scouts. Show me more scouts. There's some more. One more. Wasn't to be. 11-4 in favor of the Mousesports side. HellRaisers looking to lose another match. Maybe.
11-4 is indeed the score. What can they do to bring this back? I don't know. Right now they need to just win the pistol. They need to take this round for round, as you would expect. Now, I'm curious what Mousesports are going to do on their pistol. T-pistols can be interesting on Dust 2. What do they got? Rodoshpi? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Maybe. Maybe the Thomas Tank Engine theme is playing as they run into B.
Maybe, baby.
Oh yes, the train is into B. Curry's looking for defense. They're in with one shot. Molotov actually found their onto platform, but they're a little bit slow to follow Denis there, and that's because of this quick push from HellRaisers down in lower dark, and that's really nice. godby was there to kind of like provide distraction and lurk, but he's now the only one left alive, but he's not long for this world.
Credit to HellRaisers. Yeah. That pop flash left all the Mousesports players stuck in the choke point, completely blind, and the fact that they were trying to run backwards and got stuck by the box in the entrance just made it so much easier for HellRaisers to find those frags. And with these next two rounds, they could definitely get straight back into this game. Angel bringing out a scout of his own, and LEGIJA are going to have one on the T side. They've gone for the force here, the Mousesports team. We can see godby with Armor Tech 9. Next, Armor Tech 9. Denis, Armor Tech 9.
How come chrisJ has a block and no scout, but LEGIJA has a scout, James? I don't understand, but we're getting kills and more kills as the bomb gets dropped on Catwalk. It just LEGIJA left over with that scout now, and well, for Millie, he will complete the ace, James. Maybe not. There was disappointment.
I'm sure she's writing texts right now.
Okay, so we're gonna have the eco situation here for Mousesports as they look to get themselves on to some money in the following rounds. HellRaisers, they just have to make sure that they have clean rounds, build up some monies, and avoid any awkward situations. It seemed that was also something that was not coming incredibly easy for them. We didn't see loads of clean rounds on their anti-ecos in some of the previous matches today. And that did end up hurting them here and there. But this one looks pretty good so far. They're just against rocks, so LEGIJA will get one kill. But that should be it. Yes, it will. So that's acceptable, definitely. 11-7. 7-11. 7-11. It's the score.
You know there are 7-11s in Japan.
Really?
This was a surprise to me.
What do they sell there?
And they have the other chain store. It's called Lawson, which was an American chain, which I think was bought by Japanese. They sell Japanese stuff.
When in Japan, sell Japanese stuff.
And tickets for sumo.
We're going to have ourselves a spray down here for Dosia, and this is the buy round as well for Mousesports. They try to get that long take going, but it's going to be a pretty good situation here for HellRaisers to shut that down. We're going to have the push from Angel from Upper Dark, which could also cause further issue, but there it is. chrisJ with the timely 180 to spot out the kill. But his comrade next will go down, and it's going to be chrisJ looking for that quick refrag. That was brave. And we have a guy on top mid here who could backstab chrisJ if he's not careful. He's moved so far into enemy territory, he might not be looking at his back, but it's going to be Mo that makes the frag anyway, as it's on LEGIJA now. Once again in a situation that seems almost impossible, and he will get eliminated. So another eco from Mousesports, no bomb down. Might just see the charge of the Glocks again.
HellRaisers looking much more comfortable on the CT side here, but I do think it's worth mentioning that in terms of styles, I think that Mousesports are a very dangerous opponent for HellRaisers on the Mousesports CT side because of the ruthless aggression that they like to employ. However, they do find themselves on the T side now, and again, it's a limited purchase here from the Mousesports side. Some of their vouchers are not valid, so they had to put things back on the shelf.
Angel's getting aggressive in upper dark again. Will he get some kills here? We got Mousesports looking to get close here. Nice frag there by chrisJ. Ooh, gets a good tag onto the AWPer and Mo. But indeed, the flank is starting to enclose. But they get the bomb down as well, so that's actually massive. No, really, not a massive investment in this round. Gonna have everyone die though, and they only got a single kill. So once again, HellRaisers do a marvelous job in holding on to their weapons.
And they're all dead.
And this is something that wasn't going so well for them previously. You could be right though. It could be a style thing.
You can see Dosia is just delaying the defuse for Angel to pick up an AK. He does pick up a defuse kit as well. Free stuff is always good, especially in Counter-Strike. Very expensive game if you open boxes, Dan.
Yeah. Well, the other thing as well, right, to mention is that they picked up loads of Tech 9s too. Tech 9s are really, really good. Really good.
Tech 9s from Reknar.
But if you run out of bullets, pull out the Tech 9, you'll be fine. Screw the rifle, pull out the Tech 9, you'll be fine. Angel looking for maybe the little push again, but there is some resistance spotted there, so going to back away. Catwalk taken here by Mousesports. They are playing a much more standard kind of map control game as compared with how HellRaisers handled their side. They didn't take Catwalk nearly as much.
Dosia wants the frag. Dosia takes the frag. Dosia isn't touched. Dosia is perfect in every way.
chrisJ is looking to get himself in for some action there up Catwalk. Potentially a frag onto A. Could be waiting for him if he gets the right angle. But that's what it's about right now, and another pick coming in now. This is a problem. Big problem. They don't have long control. Mousesports need something to give. Oh dear, Mo able to take down another frag. Number 2. Can he get the third one? The shoulder peaks. Yes,
wow.
He will. Beautiful stuff from Mo. And that's one of those spots where sometimes you shoot the corner in anticipation that they will just continue to shoulder, and you like ignore the fact that they are even there. If that makes sense.
That absolutely does make sense. chrisJ was showing all of a smidgen of his shoulder, and Mo didn't even move his cross today. He snapped it. He snapped the shoulder like a bad chiropractor, Dan.
Pretty bad chiropractor, because the chiropractor should have nothing to do with your shoulders, James. And it's going to be...
exactly, it's very bad.
It's a nice pick there. Denis able to find something here, and HellRaisers is actually giving Mousesports a taste of their own medicine with these aggressive plays. This is not something we saw HellRaisers employ against LGB, but against Mousesports, they bring out these plays, the aggression, the ruthlessness.
Yeah, they're going to play them at their own game, and so far they are succeeding. Looking to tie things up, another shoulder exposed, and this is not a ballroom. Expose your shoulder, you will get shot in the head.
That makes no sense, James, at all.
Think of the Oscars, Dan. All the ladies in their gowns, exposing the shoulders, you know, the collarbones.
Yeah, but why would you get shot in the head?
If you expose your shoulder in Counter-Strike, Dan, you'll get shot in the head, chest, or shoulder. Maybe through the wall, depends on if you're playing matchmaking or not.
Alright.
Double AWPs now for the HellRaisers side, and it is Angel as opposed to kUcheR, who is rocking the second one as before.
Oh, mid push again. This time it's kUcheR going for the Shoxy against Tech 9s. Not advisable. Not advisable here. Gonna have the trade coming into play, which is good news here for Mousesports. But the aggression from Mo is really providing excellent cover. Angel and AdreN as well, coming in with some good support as these players rush on in. They're covering all the positions, but next with a double there out middle to actually clean up these players. And next with another sick kill. Now Denis is alone, but the bomb is down. He knows he can't give away his position. He'll never hit him from that range. Is that an AWP? Why is there an AWP in the spawn? Oh, that was right, because next killed a guy there with an AWP. Okay, gotcha. Now it's just Dosia by the window. Now it's giving away his position, but the bomb is claimable here. So be careful, where on earth is he? He's got the bomb now, and he re-peeks. Denis gets the shot. What a round there from Mousesports. In style, they take back the round, and it was a Tech 9 armor round. But look at the money on HellRaisers. They are incredibly rich. Dosia was on 16k. That, and AdreN was also, I think, close to 16k.
We've got the weapons dropping from the HellRaisers private jet. And still the tag comes in there, the timing tag. chrisJ is almost unstoppable, but stoppable he can be. But will he be in this round? Once again, HellRaisers start the advantage. LEGIJA gets done through the smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and Mo is the fire. What are you giggling at?
We have the push-up catwalk now. It's slow, but I think it's... Is it job B, actually? Yes, it is. Mo's all the way there. Wow. Mo almost died there. That, if one more bullet and he would have been dead.
He committed to a double peek and it paid.
Didn't have the push through middle now. As a result, no pick up into the A bomb site. All they can do is go for the cat drop. Timely push from A long finishes the job. And that round is so different if Mo dies. If there's like an extra bullet from that spray, Mo dies. The A push comes, and we have a favorable round for Mousesports there. But he did hit the shot. Again, this game comes down to just one shot, sometimes 1 HP. It's crazy. HellRaisers, everything's going right for them so far. Although, that said, they are 12-12, and the AWP is on chrisJ. chrisJ, AWP. His AWP is named Profound Aggression. I like that. Gobi trying to bait out a shot for chrisJ to go to get the follow-up kill onto the player who reveals his position. But mid has been cleared out. But they have actually 2 players very close left and right of mid. This is dangerous if they go for the cat drop into that mid play. A would be much more favorable. Where's chrisJ? Here he is. Now chrisJ, he is the player that can make the difference here in this round with the AWP in hand. He can get a pick. Maybe they'll boost over the smoke even. Oh, he's going to go straight through the Profound Aggression indeed. Takes the frag onto Mo. So fast. Next player found. Can't get the shot. Just missing by a whisper there. And the bomb will go down.
So this will at least allow HellRaisers to keep control of the long area with Dosia there and have the 3-man push into short. You can see LEGIJA playing close because he wants to try and stop them. He knows how important this is, and they've both gone down. That's just got to be with a Tech 9 versus 4. He won't get a kill either. So with only 1 person lost there, Mo, they will continue with the round and the double AWPs.
But the AWP can come in again if they really want it to. But their money is quite strained, so it's probably better to avoid that. We'll have to see if Mousesports can find a solution here for this. I mean, HellRaisers has just been playing fairly dynamically. We're seeing a lot of pushing, actually, from them all over the place. The long takes always have been going the way of HellRaisers. Been way better trades as far as CTs go. And again, Angel's getting his shot on. Going for the pick up mid, and again it happens. They are trying to run away with this. Here comes Denis, so there's one. Gets the second one as well, and that's going to be a really good cleanup of these A players. AdreN spraying them down though. Trade comes in. It is absolute madness on Dust 2, but the bomb is finally down. And HellRaisers have a man ever watchful over it.
Next with all of 16 HP. Going for biggest rotation EU through the B bomb site, but this could be a path to safety if LEGIJA can win this duel. He's looking for a trade fragger, which is why he's instantly aiming behind him. He wants to know where the second player is, but he's not where he thought he might be. And if he can get past this part of lower tunnel, then we should see a bomb plant coming in. We've got the kUcheR.
Smoke a Molotov on these guys as well.
kUcheR's preparing for the rotate. Now LEGIJA needs to cross the doors. And it's going to come in. And kUcheR just going to charge through the window, find the frag onto Next as well. And LEGIJA will clean up the remaining 2 to take the round for Mousesports. 13-13. This one's going down to the wire.
Yeah, that was a really nice save there It was quite cool that Next decided to say, hey, I'm really low on HP, I'm pretty useless, but what I can do is get information for you. Because getting the information of whether the site was clear or whether there was even a player there allows LEGIJA to make good calls. But they're going to go for a fast long take. This has not worked in the past for them, but they have the smoke down, they have the flashes out, and in comes the push from the CTs. They want to get in there, but so far it's a trade. Who is going to come out on top here? It looks like LEGIJA will return onto Dosia, and Mo is under pressure right now, but he's able to take the frag on too short, but he's in the car position. They need to push him down, but he's getting all the shots. Another one for Mo. That's 3 kills before he goes down. 2-on-2 now. Again, it's going to be chrisJ and LEGIJA this time. This time, though, LEGIJA is the one that's really weak, although he has the bomb, and he's going to be making his way up towards that A bomb site where chrisJ already is spotting.
So it looks like it's going to be a retake from long for one player, and the AdreN seems headed towards the crossover, but the bomb's been thrown, and he will not make it in time. Oh, LEGIJA, I'm sure he's making sound cues here for Angel, and Angel's just waiting. He's salivating for the kill. The kill he will find. chrisJ going to smoke that off so he can look towards the short area. Got 100 HP, so not that susceptible to being sprayed down unless he gets super unlucky. Angel will find a frag into the jaw of chrisJ, and he will need a new one, made from plastic. So HellRaisers take the lead again. And it's not that many rounds which have been won on the T side here for Mouse. Only 2. So you have to favour HellRaisers in this situation.
Yeah, this is very reminiscent of the Dust 2 from earlier. HellRaisers against LGB. Although it was a much different one. I mean, we had 5 rounds on each CT side in that match, I think it was.
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay, so we're going to have the push again, but HellRaisers consistently getting the better of Mousesports on the long takes. Mousesports openings, their styles are not effective against HellRaisers, it would seem. chrisJ alone against 5 with these scouts. I'm sure he's done it in matchmaking for James. The ace with the scout against rifles. Can he do it this time against HellRaisers? In an official match, no.
Mo in his element at the moment. Top fragging for the team, 26-17 for the primary AWPer.
I thought you said elephant then.
Elephant, I did not.
Mo in his elephant.
No. HellRaisers looking to take map 1 here.
Another aggressive cap pick as well, going to go for them. But actually, this cap pick could be pretty huge if he commits to staying there with the AWP. He might find himself a few frags because they're going to go on to lower dark now. And Mo's going to back away. Can they boost? They can boost him so he can get vision low dark. They might be trying to do that actually. But in with the instant untelegraph play into the mid split. But they have players pushing catwalk at the same time. The flank is coming. They've got to get fast frags. Moving on to the B bomb site. Indeed, that's exactly what's going to happen. But at least Denis and Gob be alive. Great resurgence back out of the bomb site to get the kills as the bomb is dropped. And it's going to be just one player. Can it get traded though? Oh, Goppy's going to reload! And he won't get the kill. HellRaisers will win the map. Oh dear. That is not optimal, James.
They made it onto the site, however, the last person was the bomb carrier, and he got taken down near the long doors, which pretty much made them lose all their advantage, had to come back, and Mo was just too strong again.
Alright guys, we have a Dust 2 just played. 16-13 was really close. We're going to go to an overpass now, which was another kind of HellRaisers choice, basically. That's kind of a HellRaiser-y map. They're comfortable there. So we'll set that one up for you guys. We'll be back after the break. See you very soon.